Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another broadcast, and I'm playing the game NBA 2K25, my NBA, LA Clippers versus Phoenix Suns. If you're new, don't forget to hit this notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Also comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace. Here we go. Let's go with that. Uniforms. Wait. Game. Wait. Here we go.
Oh, say does.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team.
They
If
get
your
the
roster is
tip
filled
off
with veterans, you're looking
Honorable.
at the bigger picture.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Martin, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. Martin, that's good.
I never did 3-minute quarters
The lefty
before, so
stroke of
that's
Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
doing this.
Beal, the pass to
Doing
Richards.
it this way.
Harden against Booker. Over Harden. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been surging. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Unable to get that one. Empty that time from Leonard. It's stolen by Martin. Into the lane and finished off by Martin.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Pass to Martin. Beal against Bogdanovich. Outside Martin. And here's Booker. Shot clock at 6. The 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
The ever-expanding range of Devin Booker making you pick him up pretty much at
Bogdanovich no luck. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Kept alive. Richards passes to Beal. Goes up with it again. And that one's good. Richards got his second bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
From deep Harden. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now Durant. And the shot goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They need this. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Beal. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Their play on both ends has been been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and rushed them. The difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice
game
to
is
see them
crap.
take.
And so it's Phoenix in control with the 9-point
What is
lead
up?
to end
What
the
is up
quarter.
with
Their
it?
defense has been terrific in this game. We come back
I don't
right
know.
after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly
what's up
been
with
neck and
that?
neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here,
Crap.
guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Dunn is out there with Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the point guard. Pass to Allen. Back to Jones. Outside, Beal. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Beal's got 5 points so
This
far.
game still
There's the
sucks.
score mindset Beal's known for. Just catch and fire.
Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal.
There we go.
100% execution.
Got
with
it.
Our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix also making some changes.
I never used this team before, so
Martin
you know.
comes in for Beal, and it's
I'm not
Devin
that
Booker in
good,
for
no,
Jones.
that's
Booker
why.
with no one around, and it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 7 points for Devin Booker. Foul for three. Hands it
Oh,
from
there we
downtown.
go.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Harden, no good.
It's off.
Suns leading by 7. Good chance here for Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Yeah.
Lays it up off the glass.
Okay.
The ball this close on every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside, KD. It's Allen on the wing. The three-pointer, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And here's Miller outside.
It's off.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Brown outside. Traps in the tray. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first
Got
instead
it.
of the game. From outside the arc, he can't get that one to fall. The shot misses. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You know, for the Suns, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
All right, guys, let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
You talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to...
Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spot.
Good steal.
Out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The shot by Powell, no good. Suns lead by 4. And with this call, the Suns look right. You never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues.
Got it.
The ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Here's Richards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically you never say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Do something else. Hey, thank you. Great to look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. 5th, Kevin Durant.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Richards passes to Booker. Booker draws the double. It's Durant on the wing. Clock at 6. Durant drives, and it's in there. Durant's got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ's still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer. Working inside, he'll got the ball.
First trip to the line for him here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And Phoenix making a change here. Allen's checked in. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get 2,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
It's Allen on the wing. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple.
That's in.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Durant with a wide open look. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists.
Time I make one, he makes one right back.
Right now, because of him, he keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Brown.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Durant for 3. And he goes strong with the one-handed jab.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Jones finds Miller. Back to Jones. Brown outside. Here's Coffey. And no luck with that
That's
time
all.
on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
And that's going to do it for part 1 of this broadcast. Stay
And how about
tuned
a look
for
down
part
and assist to
2.
the game? Brought to you by